Okay, folks. So I'm not sure what to title this. Maybe something like The Pain Body and Deep Civility. So while there are videos available about this topic, I want you to go to Google and type in The Pain Body and just read whatever, maybe AI generated summary or whatever quick little entries you can about that topic, okay? So, Naval Ravikant once said, changing your interpretation of the past can be just as good as changing the literal past, to kind of paraphrase something he said. And Marcus Aurelius once told himself that if it hasn't harmed my community, then it hasn't harmed me. So, just to focus on the topic of the pain body for a moment, once you understand what it is, you can declare something like, I am not my pain, or I am not my past. I am what I choose to shape myself into. And if you'd rather not put in the work to alter what you are, or maybe what some of your fundamental traits happen to be like, then you can say, I am sort of the me before the accumulation of my psychological or emotional pain. Okay, so I am not kind of uncritically or wholly a fan of the author who kind of pioneered the pain body concept. He strikes me as maybe well-meaning, but he's what many people would call, I guess, a syncretist. And he is also, according to a lot of his videos, rather languid. And I find that much of his online content seems to involve beating a dead horse in certain ways, you know. Once you've seen maybe a couple dozen of his most popular short videos or something, you've pretty much seen all of them. You don't have to consume the reams of content he has out there. He's written a couple of books which were very popular and influential at one point, including The Power of Now and A New Earth, but you can certainly survive and thrive in the absence of his work, okay? That being said, what I recommend you do is acquire gems of practical wisdom from any place or any source that you can find them, okay? In the words of Seneca the Younger, I shall never hesitate to quote a bad author if his line is good. And similarly, while I'm no real committed or devoted fan of Eckhart Tolle, I think he had his decent moments. So anyway, let's just focus on this topic. Maybe for at least an hour in the next week. You can journal about this if you want to. And that's whenever you identify this video, because obviously my view count remains very low on my videos right now. But the topic is like, if I'm able to conceive of my fundamental self as entirely distinct from all the pain I've dealt with, what becomes possible for me in the present and in the next 6 months of my life or the next 5 years of my life? It's important to plan across really long time spans, like say 20 or 50 years. But obviously, those of us who retained much conscious awareness during the zenith point of the dangers of the COVID-19 pandemic know that man plans, but God laughs, to quote one of my old friends. So yeah, this is just some food for thought for you and for maybe your private handwritten journaling exercises, okay? Changing your interpretation of the past can be just as good as changing your actual past. Try to chew on that for a while, okay? Try to spend weeks or months thinking about that if you want to. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Stay sharp and sober, and God bless you.